Hi, I'm Pete from A+T Instruments. I just thought I'd run through the operation of our shut-off valves for you. So here we can see the shut-off valve in the down position. You can see that there's an arrow at the top that should be facing towards the bow of the boat. This sensor is a speed sensor, so you'll see the paddle wheel at the bottom here. And this would be how you would find it in its operational position. Now, when you're ready to change the sensor or to service it, clean it, troubleshoot, it's very simple. So you'll start by releasing this top dial screw all the way off. The valve should be in the open position at the moment. So once that's all the way up, then you're able to withdraw the plunger all the way. Now you have to make sure that the plunger is drawn all the way up to the top. If it's not all the way up the top, you risk damaging the sensor by closing the valve. So now with the plunger in the all the way up position, it's roughly 5 inches up. So this is the minimum. I'll confirm the exact length in the comments below. So when the valve is all the way up, while you're still holding in the up position, now you're able to close the valve fully. So all the way in. You're not going to get any water ingress. And then you're okay to remove the sensor from the housing. You might need a pipe wrench or a Stilson to undo this next ring. Once you've undone that ring all the way, it should become completely free. And then you're okay to remove the whole sensor. Then you're able to, if it was a depth sensor, you'd be able to clean the valve at the sensor face at the bottom, or using a very fine pin punch, you're able to drive the pin out to change the paddle wheel, or you can clean it. Now, quite often, what a lot of boats would do is, if you're sitting at the dock for long periods of time, you would leave this sitting in the bilge with the valve closed, just so it doesn't collect any growth or dirt or little barnacles on the paddle wheel while you're not doing anything. And then when you're ready to go to sea, you pop it back in and away you go. So what I've done is leave it in a small tub with a little bit of vinegar and water, and then it's nice and clean and free spinning when you're ready to go. Now, when you're ready to put the valve back in, the sensor back in, there's a locating pin. It's important that you get the location right so that the valve is, the sensor is always pointing forward, so that the paddle wheel is going to operate in the correct position. So when you're ready to put it all back together again, you just line up the pin at the back, and then it's pretty much reverse what we've already done. Locking collar comes down. You don't have to over tighten this with a pipe wrench, but it should be just nipped up very, very, very softly. Once that's done, you should be able to get to open the valve. There should be no water ingress. So now you're going to make sure you open the valve all the way, at the same time holding the plunger up so that the sensor doesn't creep down while you're doing this. Open the valve all the way up, and then once you go all the way open, I like to come back just a tiny little bit so you're not at the full extent of the valve. And then you're ready to put the plunger all the way back down again. Now there's another little locking valve on the inside there that you just need to line up with the pin. Once that's done, then you put the top locking collar on. Your arrow should be facing forward, and then you're all set to go. So that's the operation of the A+T shut-off valves. So the sensors that can come with this valve is the speed that I've just showed you, but also there's a depth sensor here, which is the same. And they're a great product if you need to service, clean, troubleshoot. Any more information, reach out. You can contact the website. There'll be a link in the comments below. Take care.